Hello world, WayofTime here bringing to you another episode of Minecraft Invasion. So, what we're going to try to do today is to finish up this system so that it is not as messed up as it is, or rather not as refined as it is. And we're not really gonna make it that modular really because we don't really need it to be. Look at this, it's just going along for the ride, and all we really need to do is get another set of generators, because that's basically what we need to start fueling that thing so that it is as helpful as humanly possible. Wow, great start to this introduction. Anyways, let us get going and try to finish that off in a meaningful manner. We don't need this. I'll probably keep this and just put this stuff away for now. So, apparently, I can shift and scroll wheel to look at different parts of conduits. But it seems like I need to work a bit on what works. Anyway, so this can show just item conduits. This will show power. This shows just fluid, which we can see here. And if we can zoom in, there's other conduits like show none of them and show all of them. So I'm going to have to use that to grade a claim for the next bit that I am going to do. So let's make a canola press first. And once we get that done, we'll make the other things, and then I think we can move onwards to actually finishing a few more quests for our awesomeness. Canola press, it's an advanced thing here, so that's basically black quartz, palace crystals, which is lapis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll need to have our gold nuggets, which we do. We don't really need any more than that. Iron, I don't think I have in here. In fact, iron is the one that I am criminally short on. Oh, I have it in there. Yeah. Let's not even talk about what just happened there. Still need to get that sorted. So, got that. Do we have any canola on our person? No, so let's grab one bit of that here. That is perfectly acceptable. And we will craft all of this up into something resembling something good. Black quartz. Black quartz, I think I have some black quartz in here, unless I'm mistaken. Or unless I'm blind. Probably both of the cases. But let's get our black quartz here. There we go. I'm not going to make any more, I don't think, at least soon. So let's not bother making any more than what I have now. So an interesting thing, a couple days ago, before recording the last episode, I was having a bit of an issue recording the last episode because power issues. 1 second. Sorry, that wasn't a graceful introduction to that topic. I was basically having issues before recording last episode where I had power outages. And it was like 2 hours power outage, and it lasts for quite a while, and then it just became ugh. And the worst part of it is the fact that not only was it a power outage, but it was one where it knocked out my internet for another hour, because my stuff, for some reason, if there's any sustained time where the internet's gone, it's like, oh crud, everything went to hell. So that was not exactly the most fun thing in the world. In the meantime, let's make this, since I have all the materials basically around my person. Having a trash can would be helpful, because then I don't have to worry about that thing overflowing and killing all of the stuff that I hold dear to my heart. There we go. So trash can, I think we'll just need to... We're not going to replace it, because screw that. It's not even connected. That's not good. Okay, so what was the output for this? Black? Black. And we're gonna need this filtered, I think, so that it can accept that. So let's take that out of here. Thanks. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And we're gonna need to put an item filter. Let's see the filters. Ender IO filter, basic item filter, requires a hopper and 4 pieces of paper. I don't think I have the paper right offhand. This stuff's gonna start filling very quickly, so I'm gonna have to make note of that. But we got this tin, plates. We might already have some in here. That's aluminum plates. Not exactly the thing I'm looking for, but we do have a hopper, so we don't need to worry about that at this point in time. So let's get the hopper done. I think I don't even... Yeah, okay. I don't even, man. I don't even. We'll put this filter here. Oh well. At least we'll have an Ender IO filter for later. We need this filter, which is sticks, redstone, and string, which we do have already a supply of basically all of that. So let's get our... Is the redstone on my person? Yes, it's there. Not exactly on my person, but whatever. We have all the sticks that we need, so all we need to do is make this thing, and then we're good. Now, is this the right one I right-click? Okay, so... Let us put this in here. I don't think we need to worry about any of this. We'll find out in a second. Put that there. So now this should only accept all of that stuff. So let us set this so that it is black. Okay. So this should take all of the seeds here. And we have some extra seeds if we were to all of a sudden need all that stuff. So this stuff is now working. Let us now get our fermenting barrels. This requires a lot of wood, as well as some more Inori crystals and the wood casing, logs, and planks. So let us get our logs, which I am still not entirely sure where I am placing things, because... vacation and all that, but I am going to need a bunch of logs. It's oak, isn't it? Oak, 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 oak. Professor, I need you. Now's not the time or the place for this, Dash. I don't know why all of a sudden he is old, but that's the only oak I'm going to be able to go for. Except for this oak, because that will be self-sufficient. At least sufficient. Maybe not self-sufficient, but it is as good as I'm going to get for now. And we also... don't need that chopping table for that. We can just use this for... I'm going to need a lot of this, so let's put 16 in there. And we'll just grab this for now. Okay, so I think that's all of the planks I'm going to need. Let's get our fermenting barrel back up. We are going to need some of these, though. We are going to need some sticks, and I can't wait till I get some auto-crafting going, because all of this manual labor... ugh, can get annoying sometimes. I'm not going to make any false aspirations about that. So I keep on getting worked away. But anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Get rid of this. Inori crystals and canola. So the canola will just take this. Don't know how long I'm going to need it on my person, but them's the ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're probably going to need some more Inori crystals at another point in time, but let's not bother. Inori, yep, that is how you say it. And we got our fermenting barrels. So fermenting barrels down. And this is going to need liquid output only, or input only, rather. Let's actually get this right, please. They're there, they're there, they're there, they're there. Okay, now you should be getting liquid. Should be, at least. Or are these still filling up? These are probably still filling up. No? Oh, yes, duh. Not really duh, but whatever. Need to connect them up like that, and now they are full immediately. So now they need places, i.e. the oil generators, to output to. So oil generators, IOL apparently. Oil generators here, ha! Need the canola. Need iron casings, so stone slabs, as well as the dark crystals. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have any stone slabs in here? We have 9. That'll at least be helpful. We need how many casings? We need 2 casings, iron casings per. So we're gonna need 32 iron plates. So there. Place that down. So while that's processing, that also means we need 32 of these slates. Not slates. I'm not practicing blood magic here. 33, that's good enough. And now we need our canola, which we have. That's good. We're gonna need to wait for all of this to finish process. I'm probably gonna need those later at least, so not a complete loss, but it still means that, yeah, anyway, so what was I on? So there we go. Let's actually make our plates, thanks. Chafe! Okay, so let us wait for that. While we're waiting for that, let's think about our next step. So our next step is basically the goal is finish all these quests, because that's gonna be the point where I've completed the pack. That's what I'm thinking I'll have. So let's let your tealers flow. I need to get salt for one of the quests, which is going to require the bottle of salt. Or a water bucket and a pot, which is actually easy enough to do because I have both of them. There we go. So there we go, put that away, keep a bucket on me because yes, of course, and we get some water bottles. If I actually claim your reward. Oh, they don't stack. Yes, of course. Don't need that. I will need those, so let's keep those on my person. Don't know if I'm gonna need water bottles for anything, but I might as well be careful and keep them for now. Then there's the baker's dozen, which means we might need the salt, so we need dough, which requires water, salt, flour, and a mixing bowl, which is basically a simple construct that is easy enough to make. Okay, got that. I need to make a kitchen area, I think. So let us make a chest real quick for all of my kitchen utensils. Not really utensils per se, but things like the cooking pot and other stuff like that. So I'm gonna need that in a second. So we got the mixing bowl, and we're gonna need flour, which requires a mortar and pestle, which I also have all the materials required to do. So that there, so mortar and pestle. We're gonna need wheat, some wheat, which is gonna require some of this. Hello? Wait a second. I thought I've replanted that. I'm pretty sure I replanted all of the beets. Did I not replant the beets? Oh, that beats me. So flour, I don't think I have anything that I can make wheat potato. Okay, do I have any potatoes on me? I don't think I do. Actually, let's check the chest because that's where it's more likely to be. Wheat, potatoes. Wheat. So we got the wheat, so we got the flour. We need some more water, I think. Yep, so let's grab some of that. Ooh, we are running low on water, so let's get a ranged pump going soon. So first of all, we're going to need to grind this wheat into flour. Then we're going to need to just do that. Could have used a water bottle, but whatever. And that's basically the dough quest. So what do I get there? Sure. Let's put this here, just temporarily. Probably gonna need it. Probably gonna be next going, oh, now you need to combine all of this and put them together for awesomeness, is it? Nope, that was the last. So, baker's dozen, that's how we make bread in this pack. If we check the uses of this, it's used in a bunch of other things. But you can manually cook it just for some simple bread. Okay, so this is finally done, so let's actually make our oil generators now. So oil generators, I can probably convert you later to something else entirely. So we are missing the quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then combine these there. Oil generator, just need the cobblestone. There we go. So we got our 4 oil generators. So plonk, plonk, plonk. Maybe if I wasn't shifting. And plonk. Okay, so now we are getting some RF, enough that we are satiating the network. This isn't going to be able to handle all the energy, but let us add this back. Apparently it's an input-output limitation, not exactly the cable, so I could theoretically just have this as something else. But let's not worry about this. Are we energy positive is the next question. Well, energy positive with this, and I think we are, because we can only have the 380 conduit. It's much more than 380. 640 RF a tick. So that's the maximum amount this is able to handle. So I'm gonna just have this working, taking a bunch of energy. The only thing left to add to this system is eventually getting that tank going at a non-stupid clip, i.e. filling it up with water correctly so that it's all automated. But for now, that is good indeed. Okay, so let's see where we are now. We got rain, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. The next thing I think we're going to need to do is make a sorting system. The reason I say that is because we have a bunch of junk currently rotting away in that chest down there, and it'd probably be very beneficial for me to just simply sort it all so that I don't have that chest filling up. I'm thinking maybe drawers or something like that. Let's first fill all of this up because we do have enough facades to fill at least the majority of this. I don't think we'll be able to get all of it, honestly, but enough that I won't have to look at this ugly thing and cry myself to sleep. Yes, definitely not gonna happen now. Still gonna need some more. Oh well. We can worry about that at a later point in time, but maybe I should actually get some more of those bricks because we are gonna need them. What we are also going to need is, I think we might as well just go with some hardened tier 1 blocks for our floor next. So let's look. This floor basically is almost entirely spoken for. I don't think we got the enchanter going. Oh, we also have this redstone going, which is going to require all that water. And we have this, which also needs to be processed at some point in time, preferably automatically, but I think so far we are doing well enough. So let's store all that experience. I was gonna make this enchanter, wasn't I? What was I trying to get? I was trying to get infinity, wasn't I? So infinity required the 15 lapis and the ender pearl plus the book and quill, right? Yeah, first let's map out this floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, then that. Just want to make sure that it's all mapped out before I do anything spooky, scary, and skeletonish. So basically it's going to be that. And it's actually going to look lighter if we just keep that going. But let me fill this in. It's not going to take much time. Then I can make this a bit prettier. Don't think I can make that prettier at all. And it'll at least give it a bit of time to gather a bunch of resources. And then we can worry about this monstrosity because, oh god, we are starting to fill up again. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Way, come on, buddy, seriously, why are you building building with the tier 1 structure bricks? My thinking is, basically, if they manage to break into this base while I have the tier 3 on the bottom levels, they can essentially have my brains because that's usually what invaders go for, right? Brains, knowledge. Knowledge is power, all that fun stuff. Anyways, essentially it's not going to matter what I have on the upper floors because they theoretically shouldn't be able to get to me without going through the lower floors. Now obviously there are going to be the outlier cases where there's the drones, but the walls should be able to handle that as well. And one interesting thing about the Minecraft spawning is that even if you have aerial things still require to be spawned on the ground, so it doesn't really matter what I have. So it seems those things are spawning way out there, so I might have to light up there in order to be perfectly safe, but that's something that I'm gonna have to look at another point in time. Another thing that I will have to look at is what glass am I using for all these windows. I'm using quite clear glass, which I have a lot of, so that is good. So anyways, let me finish constructing this additional floor, then I think we are going to be ready to move onwards with some better stuff. Well, new stuff. Not necessarily better, at least new. Gotta have some standards here. Okay, so we got the next level all, well, planned out, quote unquote, but the next thing we are going to need to do is hook up everything. So I don't really have a main line, do I? This is essentially the green line, and this is connected to the chest. I think, did I connect this yet? No, this chest isn't connected to the main system, so I need to output the stuff from this chest into whatever sorting system I have. So it seems, I remember that green is my, everything is on this line, it's going to be the main bus, essentially, right? Yeah, so we're going to need to bring the green line up, I think, through here. This is essentially the punch point, so to speak. So I need to go up there, and let's, speaking about punch points, we're going to need to punch through this temporarily in order to get any access, aren't we? Where's the wire? Is the wire here? Yes, the wire's there. So let's get our item conduits, which we are going to need some more, it seems. So let's get those ender pearls ready for our reckoning. And I reckon I should go here. So this is the line. It's kind of messy, but we're going to work with it. So let's place the item conduits here and just continue bringing them up to where we'll eventually need them. My thinking is how we'll have it is, since basically the green line goes to sorting. That's how I've had it in the previous systems. That's how I'm going to have it in this one as well. We're going to have to go through back here. Doesn't seem like many mobs are wanting to attack me, so I think my defenses are sufficient for all the stuff that I'm doing. So, sorting, how did we have it? Drawer controller was what we had before. The main reason I want to try to go with drawers again is because it was a simple method and it was easily expandable for the mass-produced items. That's the thing. I want to make sure that this is only for the mass-produced items. So, things like those, do we need to do 2 stages? No, we have a priority system, yes. These conduits do have a priority system, so we don't need to worry about that sort of stuff at all. So let's go to item conduits. We're going to want to click on there, and this is going to be set so that it's extract green. We'll want to extract it later. We want to make sure, I don't think I have anything else on the green channel. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that is on the green channel, so we can probably activate this now. And nothing's going out, that's good. We're also going to need those garbage cans, so the trash can. The trash can's currently set to black goes there, because that's the thing that's outputting here, so we might want to get a second trash can and a second filter. The recipe for the filter just needed a bunch of sticks, string, a bunch of redstones. A bunch of redstones, yes, that is what I need. Let us get this. Man, I thought I'd be doing quest stuff, but apparently I decided to just continue with the old-fashioned standby stuff of getting all this general miscellaneous stuff, at least, done. So let's make a filter. Filter here, and this is going to be all this trash stuff. I don't need checked uses for glass bottles. Can I convert you to anything useful? No, it doesn't seem like the glass bottle is going to be useful for anything unless I make file cartridges. So basically this thing, this stuff, I don't need red orchids anymore, don't need bubbly water. So that, uses of buttons, Can I convert you to anything interesting? No, and I also have a method to make a lot of those. So that, and that, at the very least, are going to be transformed. I'll need to use those at a later point. What other things do I not need whatsoever here? Sugarcane I can find a use for. Bubbly water, definitely not. Prismarine might be able to find a use for. Feathers! Okay. Red orchids, not anymore, so I don't need any more red orchids either. So let's see. This, and this can all go. We'll also need to make an actual trash can, so that's going to be helpful. That is cobblestone, stone, and a chest, because I made one earlier. So let's make the cobblestone, stone, and chest. Do I have any chest materials? No, I don't. Let us make a chest quickly. There we go. We are probably going to need multiple chests, so let us make multiple chests. Because why the heck not? Probably multiple reasons why I shouldn't, but whatever. Let's get our smooth stone from here. Only need 3 because it only is the top. And then we can make a trash thing. Trash! There we go. So trash can. Up here. Might as well have it here. And we're gonna want to put another one of these like here. There we go. So trash can needs to have a filter. It's currently extract, so I need to... Could have done it either way, couldn't I have? This gives us more options. Insert there. So all those things, blah 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 blah. Heavy aim wool. Let's check if it's actually emptying. Okay, it is emptying, so the buttons are going bye-bye. Lily pads, we do not need lily pads either. Do we? Sag mill for plant clippings. We could compost lily pads, actually. Do I have anything that goes to here? No, I don't. And which is the quicker way to get to there? I'll hold off on that, I think. Let's just, wait, did I see... Yeah, we had 2 grow. That is nice, nice, nice indeed. We got 5 of those. Unfortunately, we didn't get any lilies, but that's whatever. We don't have much time, so let's, dang it, did I mess this up again? There we go. Okay. Drawer controller. We'll not worry about the lily pads for now. They can live and let live. Eventually, I think I put the glass bottles there. Drawer controller. Drawer controller requires the diamonds and redstone things, so that's a bunch of sticks. We have the sticks, we have the redstone. We don't have the crystal. Did I convert all the crystal into stuff? Ooh, I did. Nether quartz. Nether quartz. Do I have any more nether quartz? We need 2 pieces of nether quartz all told, but I don't think we have any nether quartz left. No, 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 this isn't good. Oh, thank God. We got nether quartz, so that is actually good. So we also needed stone for that. Lots of stone. We'll just get a stack of it. There we go. Diamond, yes, of course. Because who wouldn't use a diamond otherwise? And we also need basic of these. So we got basically everything that we need. Let's make a bunch of drawers. Then we can see what our system looks like. Need these. Need these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't need those. So let's get rid of those. So comparators, check. Drawer controller, check. Bunch of drawers, check. Okay, so let's put the drawer controller down. And we'll put the drawers down. And the final thing is we'll set this to insert because this is our sorting. So we got ink sacks there, and then eventually we'll put other things. We need those keys later so that we can set it so that we can observe what is happening. This is locks and unlocks, and then we'll need the other drawer key. Okay, we are in a better point, Show or hide item labels, that might be interesting. Personal key, no. Quantify key, that'll be helpful, so I'll need to make that, but we are well on our way to victory, or at least something similar. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Minecraft Invasion. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Ooh, we are good. We got iron, and that's dilithium. This isn't gonna be good, is it? WayofTime here, signing off. I have a lot of ways to go, don't I? Have a wonderful day. Ugh.